More than $150 million. That's what the Palestinian Authority paid to the family of terrorists just in 2020. In 2018, Congress passed a law cutting off certain economic aid to the Palestinians to stop the practice. But what's called pay-to-slay policy is still in force, using American tax dollars to fund terror campaigns. Now, more legislation is needed to finish the task. CBN Capitol Hill correspondent Matt Galka reports.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are hoping to move quickly and expand the Taylor Force Act and finally put an end to the payments and rewards that are being given out to the families of terrorists.
Not a day goes by when Stuart Force does not think about his son Taylor, taken from the world 6 years ago.
Probably more like an hour goes by that we don't miss Taylor, there will always be an emptiness.
Taylor Force was a U.S. Army veteran murdered by a Palestinian terrorist in Israel in 2016. His family made it their mission to end the Palestinian Authority's so-called pay-for-slay policy, where the PA pays stipends to the families of the terrorists who commit the crimes.
It's sad to say, but the same countries that are hell-bent on destroying the United States, on destroying Israel, have no problem using U.S. dollars to fund their terror campaigns.
In 2018, the Taylor Force Act was signed into law attempting to curb the payments, but hundreds of millions of dollars are still being paid out. Force's family hopes a new bill, the Taylor Force Martyr Prevention Act, will help complete their mission of ending the payments. The bill targets banks in the Middle East, and Congressman Doug Lamborn is sponsoring it in the House.
The Palestinian Authority has made it really clear that their intention is to keep these payments going. And so what we're trying to do is go at the financial institutions that prop up the Palestinian Authority and try to take away their ability to make this happen. We take away their ability to have correspondent accounts in the United States. Our approach from the original Taylor Force Act was to keep the United States taxpayer from sending money to the Palestinians. And they use that to fund their terrorist program. So it bothers me, and we will do anything we can to stop them from doing it.
The bill has already been introduced in the Senate, and it does have a Democratic co-sponsor in the House. Congressman Lamborn says he wants to get the bill passed before potential new members of Congress are seated in January. Matt Gelka, CBN News.